All right. Okay. Well, hopefully this is working. This is Dave from Dads Are Funny bringing you a live shot of our MADMA Season 12 island. And you may be wondering who's here. Nobody could even be here. But yes, it's Splice. As a matter of fact, what I'm doing today is a Splice sort of a insert scene. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to do that. We're going to check our Audacity to make sure everything is running. And everything looks good. Envelopes look good. Noise looks good. And we are back with Fraps. Fraps 1. And I also have a second character in spectator mode that you will not be able to see. And you will possibly see this in the end footage of our actual shot. But that is yet to be seen. All right. So basically it is 3:45 local time. And I'm going to be shooting for the next 15 minutes. This is also sort of a test of the quality of the Twitch stream, because we thought it would be cool to show, especially some of these inserts, how we actually do stuff. So I'm actually filming a third-party perspective, exterior to Splice, and you can see Splice looking around here, but you can't see the cameraman. So we'll have both of those shots, as well as audio from the game, but I'm also recording all of this, including my voice on top of that, for a Twitch test. So I suspect, since I have not broadcast anything about this, and this is actually the first thing we've ever done on Twitch, that I will not see anyone here. And actually, well, it looks like it's possible that we already have a couple people watching. Well, anyway, I also have the little chat room thing going, but I doubt I will be reaching over to type anything in, so you might hear me give you audio feedback if anybody provides any, but I'm just going to get started and kind of forget everybody is here. That would be a good idea. All right, so the idea behind this scene, and I will put Splice into game mode 1. There we go. The idea behind this is that we have Splice having visited the island. Splice is wearing the suit that was originally put on that allows Splice to walk, and that's great. It's sort of run out of juice, so it's not green anymore. And you may be wondering, well, what is that? Well, this is actually just dyed leather armor, but in the original version, there we go, Splice had a suit with some little green circles on it, which are sort of not green anymore because they've kind of run out of energy. And the idea is that Splice now still is able to walk upright, but he may not have as much radiation protection as he did before when the hazmat suit was fully activated. So I'm going to start over here. I'm not sure how much of this footage I'm going to keep, but you can also see we've got render distance set pretty high, and I'm actually going to go to Options, Video Settings, and drop that back off because we don't really need it that high, and that'll help save. Whoa, we got a lot of things going on various computers here. So, all right, now let's go ahead and think about where Splice would be located. And I'm also going to move my external camera. Now, you can't see the external camera. You're only going to be able to see from this stream Splice's perspective, but that's fine. So I'm going to probably, again, only use a little bit of this footage. I'm also going to set the time, because when you're doing these kinds of footage, you don't want, or shots, you don't want to have game rule, do daylight cycle false, time set 6,000. Okay, so it's basically going to be daytime. You can see Dwaxter, one of our utility characters. A lot of people ask what that is. It's just a random character that we have that we don't want on screen, who can do things like set the time. And as a matter of fact, that's what we just did. So game mode 0. So Splice is actually in the game now. And, you know, previously you saw him looking out at the end of season 11. So I'm recording a whole lot of footage of him, and I say him, but in reality Splice is a her, but you guys probably already know that. And so what I'm going to do is... Oh, creeper. Good. Good gracious. Alright, so let's back this up a little bit. And there's Splice. I'm going to try not to look at the Twitch window too much because it does run behind a little bit. And I know Twitch will record natively, but I want to record using Fraps anyway, so that's why you see the little red 3-0 over there. Okay, this creeper could be an issue. So let me just go ahead and I'll let you see the character in the distance there. You can see the guy in the flight suit. And where is the creeper? Oh. Creeper is no longer there. Alright, well, go back into game mode 3. Now, as you guys could see, a lot of you ask, well, why do some of these things take so long to make or build? Well, that's a good question. And it's mainly because of crap like this. Everything has to be perfect. And, whoops. Game. You have to worry about monsters getting in the way. Aha. Oh, another one. And these guys are probably popping out from underneath in these caverns, so I'm going to try to shoot this footage pretty quickly. And again, this is also serving today as a bit of a test. So let's try that as well. All right. There's Splice. He's in game mode 0. I think I'll start with Splice up here to minimize the distance that Splice will have to walk. This is about where Splice started. Or I should say ended. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now, game mode 3, external camera. This will be our shot. F1, you can see Camera Mom is the character for Splice at the moment. I like this better. This is a better shot, I think. And we're going to actually record, and I'm going to go ahead and turn on the external camera. Fraps 2 external. Alright, so that just is a cue for me to know what's going on for syncing purposes. And perfect. Okay. So, Splice is going to look around. Of course, he's taken off the mask. Now Splice is going to walk back. And, whoops, hold on. Okay, got a little bit of lag there. Okay, let's do that again. Take 2. Splice turns. All right. Looking. Wait, let's go up here. This might be better. Splice looks. Get the head down a little bit there. Splice looking. Okay, now Splice looks slowly. Looks back again. And then turns and walks away. Okay, so that's one cut. Then we're going to have a shot of Splice appearing. Again, there's a lot going on here, so if you don't see some of the action, it's probably because we're moving another camera. All right, now back over here, we're going to zoom Splice this way. And this time I'm going to include some sort of fake audio, just kind of a cover dialogue, because we want to see Splice. And actually we want to probably see this. You'll know why in a bit. Okay, we want to get all of that in there. Okay, so Splice is coming, and this point we want game mode 0. Notice Splice has the boat. Okay, we're going to wait for this to... I should have turned chat off, but that's fine. Okay, so Splice is... Okay, Splice is right out of camera range. I can tell from the other monitor. Okay, so here comes Splice. Eliza! Eliza, can you read me? Shh. Eliza, can you read me? Oh, the communicator, it's out of range. Oh, look at the bunnies. Some dialogue about the bunnies. Okay, let's do that again. All right. That kind of sucks. We probably won't use the first-person footage, I'm thinking. I'm not sure. I think it'll all be third-person. All right. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I'm going to watch the third-party external third-party. Eliza, can you hear me? Eliza, this is Splice. Do you read me? It's no use. The range is too far. She was right. Wait a minute. Those bunnies. I should bring them back. They're too adorable to leave here. And I'm sure they're not that much trouble. Eliza. Splice, this is Eliza. What? Eliza? What? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, and then we're going to go down and we're going to shoot this shot. Okay, we have filler dialogue, pretty much. Okay. So we want to kind of get in his eye line. Oh, I like that. Okay. Splice. Splice. Can you read me? I thought that I would use the gravcom to get a hold of you since you were out of range. Good idea, Eliza. I'm going to shake my head now to look like I'm actively... Whoa! Okay, I've got to start over on that. Splice, can you read me? Yes, I hear you over and out. I thought I would use the gravcom to communicate with you since the thing is out of range. Yes. Well, I'm going to shake my head to make myself look more active than just a stick figure. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I'm going to have another scene shot from my perspective. Since this is an audio-only shot, it'll be easy. I'm going to move my head some more. Yes. Splice. Excellent. Okay. All right, that'll work. Okay. And then I'll use some of the other footage where you saw Splice's eyes. We're going to make his eyes look big because Eliza's going to say something that's a shocking revelation. Okay. All right, I'm going to take this shot again. I'm going to go back over here. F9. F9. Okay, so we're going to start over. These are just sort of test shots. So we're going to do all of this again. And what we're going to do is we're going to start over here and just do a repeat of this shot.